Well, look what we got here. What's up, guys? It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by and welcome back to Third Age Total War. Today we are going to witness the ultimate evil smackdown. This is a 4-player free-for-all and we have 4 evil orc armies. Finally, we can determine who is the meanest of the mean, who is the baddest of the bad. So let's go ahead, check out these army comps. This is just going to be just a huge mosh pit of just orcs and goblins and trolls, wargs slaughtering each other. It's going to be very entertaining, especially since I hate orcs. I'm very racist towards them. I think they're filthy and I think they should all die. So anyways, let's start with Isengard here, commanded by Awesome 108. So he's bringing, of course, the Uruk-hai pikemen. We have the guards of Orthanc. He's got some wargs in the back, some archers, some berserkers, and infantry. So lots of berserkers, actually, like 3-4 units of berserkers. And over here he has a catapult, a ballista, and oh yeah, more berserkers. Good old berserkers. So let's move on to the next army, which is the Orcs of Gundabad, which is commanded by Cranequin. He is bringing some goblin trackers, cheap goblin infantry. He has some orc halberdiers, which are going to be very useful at holding the line. He's got some orc marauders. So yeah, lots and lots of marauders. That's his main infantry. He's bringing some snow trolls in the back, and he has a catapult. And then over here, we've got more orc marauders, halberdiers, and goblin trackers. He also has some warg riders. And way over here, man, he's got a big army. He's got some goblin band and more warg riders. What they're doing is they actually spotted some Isengard forces. So I guess they're going to hunt them down. I guess these guys just didn't fit inside the small deployment zone for Isengard. That's why he's so grouped up. He didn't have a lot of space. The next army that we're going to check out is the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, commanded by Valcor 9000. He's bringing some heavy goblin archers, heavy goblin infantry, heavy goblin halberds. He's got a lot of warg riders, and then over on the flank he's bringing some cave trolls. We got some orc bodyguard, ballista on the flank, more archers, and more cave trolls in the very back. And then the final army is the king of all evil armies, Mordor, commanded by Jokadale. He's got some spearmen over here, about 4 units of spearmen, and then his main army is located way back here. He's bringing some Uruk halberds and Uruks, which is just the heavy sworded infantry. He's bringing some, he's got 1 catapult, 1 ballista. He has some archers in the back, the Uruk archers. He has some Olag-hai and the Black Numenorians, which doesn't have his general. I don't know where his general is, but, you know, whatever. He's somewhere in the mix. He's, you know, it's a disgusting orc general. So let's go ahead and play this battle, guys, and see what happens. This is kind of like a no limits free-for-all. Oh, geez, did not mean to do fast forward there. That's crazy of me. All right, so Isengard is going to be forming up here. Oh, and there goes the first volley into the very, large ranks of the goblin halberds there. Now, it's pretty obvious that these 2 armies are going to be the first in combat. Isengard is pushing up on this hill, trying to get his crossbows in position. They don't quite have a good angle to their forces, but here comes the first volley from the goblin archers. There's more, oh yes, more artillery taking out this goblin force that is just kind of stationary here. But he's going to rely on his archers to try to pepper down Isengard before the infantry gets too close. Very nice. Right over that hill. Right over that hill. There we go. Fire! Yeah. Someone, you know, since I'm racist towards orcs, it's always great to see them slaughter each other like this. This is fantastic. But over here, Mordor is sending in some of his guard. So he's got some of his spearmen pushing on the flank. So in a way, Mordor is kind of helping Isengard. We have the cave trolls that were sitting in reserve to try to slow him down. Also, we have some wargs who really not going to do much against the spearmen. So yeah, I think he should try to get his wargs out of there. Oh, Isengard's sending over some wargs this way, but the halberds are well aware. And now we have Isengard's infantry charging in. He's going to send in his berserkers first. This is going to be fantastic. The goblins are retreating their archers, getting their infantry ready. Here we go. Brace for impact. Get ready your spears. Except, you know, goblins don't sound like that. They just kind of yell at each other and call everyone maggots. Form up, maggots. There you go. Isengard doing pretty well. I like the aggressive play. And check this out, guys. The ballista, one of the ballista, they lit it on fire with the enemy ballista, the Isengard ballista, which is really trying to snipe it out. So close to taking out that second ballista. And then we have more goblins kind of forming up on the flank here. Isengard, they definitely need to send in more infantry to help out against this massive goblin horde. But he does have some guards of Orthanc. This is actually the general, guys. So here is Isengard's general, keeping the men's morale high as they fight on against the goblin halberds. Over here, we've got more berserkers storming to the flank. Isengard has a very large army, and he's got some reserves watching this mountain pass because, of course, the Orcs of Gundabad are over here. So we got to watch out for that. So the Orcs of Gundabad, they're marching up their goblin trackers to try to pepper down the defenders over here. And the artillery is still going crazy. Oh, they took out another ballista. That's very unfortunate. So the Orcs of Misty Mountains really losing an opportunity there. And we have some cave trolls slowing down the berserkers, which this is a pretty good matchup. Woo! See that artillery flying across there. More berserkers joining the front line here. Ah, man, this is just an ocean of goblins. And we've got some pikemen now marching into position, which is much needed. Isengard needs to send more and more infantry to take on these goblins. Because even though the goblins are not as good compared to the infantry of Isengard, there's a ton of them. There's just a massive amount of troops. So he needs to send in more reinforcements. And check this out, guys. The trolls here crashing into the guards of Orthanc, trying to take out their general. And we also have a nice little flank battle taking place over here with the heavy goblin infantry taking on the berserkers. Let's see what's going on in the back here. Oh yeah, Mordor sending in their black Numenorians to take out the goblins of the Misty Mountains archers. So Mordor's definitely helping Isengard here, which is really surprising. And the cave trolls still taking on these spearmen. Oh, they're down to, let's see, what are they down to? Oh, they still got quite a few, about 5 or so. And they're going to try to track down the black Numenorians. They're going to be a little too fast for the trolls, though, and should be able to get out of that situation safely. Mordor marching down this way. They are what? They are eager, is what I was trying to say. They are eager for blood, so they're kind of watching over the hill here as the other two nations, other two factions do battle. Now the pikes are going down for Isengard. Got some hammer and anvil from the warg riders. Oh, there goes Isengard's general. That is a huge loss. Absolutely huge loss. Oh, good artillery shot there. Oh, we got the heavy goblin archers focusing down that huge blob of Isengard troops. Let's go ahead and see that real quick. Yeah, this is really good. Look at that, guys. Very, very good situation. Whenever you can find big blobs of enemy forces, always go after them with your archers. Because, oh my god, he is melting that flank. Good job by the goblins here. Uh-oh. But look at this. Isengard is pissed. They are angry about the death of their general, and they're moving in their crossbows to seek vengeance on the archers. Oh, yeah. Some good ballista shots over here, taking out a ton of goblins. Man, what a crazy battle. This is the kind of stuff we live for, guys, right here. Absolute insanity. But Isengard, I mean, it's a pretty even fight. Very even. Both the sides here taking a lot of casualties. Oh, this is a good position here. Look at this, guys. He's got his Uruk-hai archers up on the hill. All these archers hoping one day to be as good as Lurtz. Keep trying. Keep trying. Yeah, Lurtz is the only, like, I hate orcs. I really do. I think they're filth, and I think they should all die. But I love Lurtz. You know, I think he's one exception. Like, if he wants to live in my society, he can live. Just as... Oh, good hit there from the artillery. Yeah, so they're trying to really harass Isengard's flank here. I mean, I don't know. This is a tough situation for Isengard. They're really sandwiched in between multiple nations and multiple factions. Mordor is getting closer and closer, though. Oh, look at the floating orcs here. Fantastic. Oh, look at Longneck over here. I love mods. I love when they glitch out like this. It's beautiful. Yeah, so Mordor's setting up their Uruks, the envy of the orc world. Also, the Urukai are very good too, so... Guards of Orthanc fighting it out against Mordor's spears. Berserkers getting pretty depleted. Lots of arrows and darts crashing in to the forces over here. And Isengard still going pretty strong in the center here. You know, he still has lots of infantry, lots of pikemen. And, man, it's pretty dang close. Really close. I mean, regardless whoever wins... Mordor is gonna sweep them up. Mordor is just gonna go in there and sweep out the enemy. And I think this battle is gonna come down to Mordor. Oh, artillery, hold that thought. Oh, yes! Yes, that will get Mordor marching into battle. You know, that's what you get for leaving your troops there. Hopefully Mordor just, you know, charges in and joins this epic brawl. But what I was gonna say earlier is that Mordor and the Orcs of Gundabad are probably going to be the last two factions to duke it out, because the Orcs of the Misty Mountains and Isengard, well, they're just slaughtering each other. Nobody's really winning this battle. It's just two sides just crushing each other. But I gotta give a lot of credit to the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, because they're a weaker faction, at least compared to Isengard, and they took out their general, so that was a good move right there. And they're holding out. I mean, Isengard, they've got some pretty good terrain positions over here, firing down. Oh, more artillery hitting these troops. Just look at the scale of this battle. This is just insane. The amount of troops here is just too great. The archers are firing point blank at the back of these berserkers. We got ballistas still going after some of the goblin archers. Oh, no, they're actually going for the guards of Orthanc. No, I think they're going for the crossbows over here. Man, Isengard just looks so cool. So cool. Alright, so we got some archers taking on the heavy goblin infantry. Isengard archers. The pikemen still holding their ground. It looks like they're slaughtering these orcs, these halberds, or goblins, I should say. And the artillery still going down after Mordor. And Mordor is going to fire back now. Ooh, he's just going after for whatever he can find. Got all kinds of artillery firing left and right. And here you can see the legions of darkness march down this hill. He hasn't even committed his trolls yet, which is a really good sign. I mean, he hasn't really even committed any of his army, like 10% of his army. So he's got a super fresh force ready to do justice upon all the other orcs here. So his archers are getting as close as possible to try to fire down at Isengard's archers, I believe. Yep. No, actually he's firing at some goblins here. Oh, and there goes the Orcs of the Misty Mountains general. So that's going to probably wrap it up for the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. Isengard still holding strong here. Let's see what's going on the other side here. So they're still, they're still trying to protect this flank. He's got his one unit of pikemen here. But the goblin tracker's right in their face, firing point blank, almost. Pretty close. But they're orcs, and orcs suck at everything. So they got to get really close to get some good hits. And here comes the Orcs of Gundabad. Look at this line of troops. That is so cool. Marching in their column formations to war. They can hear Mordor take all the glory, and they're not going to have that. So yeah, Mordor. God, look at this look at this length of this army here. crazy. That is just a long line of troops. Good artillery shot there, taking out some of these Uruk halberds with their gross armor, like their makeshift armor that they find lying around in abandoned battlefields. Oh, Isengard's going for a charge, and he is just getting peppered down. Peppered down. So what do we got? More Isengard infantry. Actually some crossbows. Oh! Charging in there, trying to slow him down, and now the halberds are moving forward to take on those crossbows. So here we go, guys. Mordor is going to now commit his infantry into this fight. Oh! Another good hit. Oh, hold your hats, guys. Hold your hats. Lots and lots of artillery coming in. And now the guards of Orthanc are also charging into battle against the Uruk halberds. My dogs are barking in the background. They're just so excited. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but, you know, they like to ruin my videos. I don't know. Maybe they're just really excited as well. Alright, so Isengard, they're pretty much left with, I don't know, like pikemen, couple units of infantry, really not much to like defeat Mordor. But all Isengard can do now is try to kill as many as possible, so Mordor, like, they might lose against the Orcs of Gundabad. But, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. But I think Isengard at this point is just trying to get as many kills as possible. But what a battlefield. What a great fight. Like I said, this is just a big old mosh pit. Look at those arrows coming in. Those disgusting orc arrows. Oh geez, here comes, yes, the Orcs of Gundabad storming over. They look like a bunch of ants coming out of their ground, because their ant home, their ant hill was destroyed. I don't know what I'm trying to... Terrible analogy, but it's a big army that is charging down, and they are just getting absolutely wrecked by the artillery. Oh, that is not good. Not good for them. The Uruk archers are doing a lot of damage. He needs to spread out his army. Isengard, hold the phone. He actually has a lot of troops over here left on the hill. Looks like he's trying to take out these Black Numenorians. The archers are still firing at whatever they can shoot at. And the Orcs of Gundabad, well, I guess they don't really care about Isengard. I'm not too sure. But the floodgates have opened. And, yeah. I mean, it's getting kind of difficult to see who's who. Because, you know, it's just a bunch of, you know, all orcs look the same. I'm just going to say it, guys. So it's kind of hard to tell who's killing who. But snow trolls are in the fight now. Woo! Oh, jeez, that artillery. Oh, he needs to spread out his forces. He's just giving Mordor the victory here. Mordor's pouring in as well. He's sending in his trolls now. He's going to commit them into the fight. And they are on a mission. An absolute mission. There they go. Charge! Snow trolls versus orcs. Fantastic. The snow trolls look so buggy. They look so weird. All stretched out and stuff. Look at that. Snow trolls look pretty goofy. The Olag High look great though. They look wonderful. Let's get a bird's eye view of this fight. It's more troops pouring. It looks like he's going to try to take this hill and use it against Mordor. We can see the orcs coming in. Good God, this is a huge battle. Let's see, what else has he got? I'm surprised he's not sending any troops after Isengard. I wonder if they made some sort of agreement that they wouldn't kill each other until they take out Mordor. Because Mordor is just so, like, untouched. So here comes Mordor pushing. towards Isengard's defenses. More troops coming over this way. Who will be victorious this day? Here's another charge of Orc Marauders coming in. Lots of arrows flying overhead into this big blob. You can see the blood splatter everywhere. Oh, some artillery coming in. I could hear that one. That was very juicy. Juicy and spicy, like a hot jalapeno. Oh my God, look at this battlefield. This is hilarious. I mean, so many orcs died this day, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Look at Olaghai are just having a field day. They're just like kicking and tossing their maces around, just crushing these guys. Oh my God. Artillery, good hit there, man. Good hit there. Look at the relentless arrows. So many archers back here just letting loose so many arrows. Getting so many kills from afar. And we are getting to the conclusion of this battle. It's still really hard to tell who's going to win this one. I think Mordor's doing a pretty good job here, but he is taking on a pretty large force from the Orcs of Gundabad. Like I said, I don't know really who's killing who at this point because it just everyone looks the same. The halberds taking on some crossbowmen who used up their ammo. Got some pikemen forming up on this hill. Looks like Isengard's going with a bit of a more defensive position. Oh, more artillery. Oh my God, some friendly fire there for the poor orcs. And this is such a great battle. I don't even know. Like, there has to be so much friendly fire. Like, if this really happened in Middle Earth, there would be so much friendly fire because it's hard to tell, like, from enemy orcs to friendly orcs. So it's good to see the archers fire back against... Oh, geez. Here comes another volley. Oh! Took out some of his trolls there. Some friendly fire. Devastating friendly fire. And it's a battle for this hill. God. I guess you can kind of look at the banners here. Just to determine who's who. Oh, here comes Isengard to finish the job. Isengard holding back their troops. It's paying off. Oh, ballista though coming in. It's just a random ballista. So yeah, I guess the Orcs of Gundabad, they had to have made an agreement. They had to, because he did not send a single unit over to help out Mordor or fight Isengard. Oh, there goes another good volley from that that ballista, focusing down the pikeman, which is a really good target. And Isengard's ballista is trying to snipe out Mordor's ballista. Ooh. Oh, that was so close. How did it not kill anyone there? Oh my God, look at the hill over here. The trolls are just hiking up this hill. Swarmed by enemy orcs. Kick and scream. Kick and scream, men. Those Olaghai are just doing work right now. Oh, artillery incoming. Ballista still taking out those pikemen back there. And we're getting close to the end, guys. We are getting so close to the end. See, what is Isengard? Is Isengard... Oh, Isengard is breaking. We got a chain route. It looks like Isengard is done. Actually, he still has his ballista. What are these guys? What is he doing? Is he going after some troops here? What is he doing with his archers here? They're just leaving the battlefield. Looks So now it's honestly it's down to Mordor. Oh, there goes a troll there. Well done, goblin trackers. You guys deserve a medal for taking out a troll like that. But yeah, it's down to Mordor and the Orcs of Gundabad. Oh, there goes another troll. Looks like they're running out of hit points. So I mean, it's only a matter of time until these big trolls start to die here. The battle lines are thinning. Armies are growing tired. Generals are dying. And Mordor is now pushing on the flank here. And we also have the archers now joining the battle. See, what he's trying to do is he's trying to contain the battle lines here so he can flank around with his Uruks to try to, you know, get them to rout. Look at this battlefield. Hang on, let's do some slow-mo here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Just real quick, we'll just kind of view over this death and destruction. So many dead orcs. It makes me so happy. Look at that. Oh my god. Alright, so back to normal speed. Yeah, the Olag High still kicking butt. I can't believe it. Still got four trolls left. And the ballista snipes out the general. He snipes out the general, and that is going to be a deal breaker for the Orcs of Gundabad. And Mordor might take this one, guys. I think so. Yep, I see a lot of breaking orcs here. And here's the nice flanking charge into these orc marauders. And they are breaking. They are just completely surrounded. Oh, man. What a great little, like, civil war. And that's going to be it, guys. That's going to wrap up today's battle. Just chaos. I mean, I don't even know, like, I don't even know. I just saw a bunch of orcs slaughter each other. I saw no kinds of organization. I mean, there was a battle line, but when you zoomed into the battle line, it just looked like a big mosh pit of orcs, you know, killing each other. But we can see, like, the orcs pushing for Mordor with their archers charging forward. You still have one Olag High, two Olag High still alive. And we do have the omit defeats. And there you go, guys. That's going to wrap it up. So, Jokadel, Mordor getting the most kills. Second place here is Awesome 108. This is Isengard getting just short of first place. He went into second place. And then, of course, I'm really not surprised. I don't think it's the player's fault here, but the amount of kills is pretty low for these guys because these factions are not very good. So what I want you guys to do is to vote if we can. I don't know if we can do 2 votes in one video, but vote on who you thought fought the hardest. Not necessarily got the most kills or the last man standing, but who did you fight the hardest, or who did you most enjoy watching fight in this battle. And just real quick, we can see Isengard's stats here. Just kind of zoom in. 451 with his crossbows, you know. Gotta watch out for those crossbows. They can really stack up some kills. So that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. That was a lot of fun. Definitely need to try that again. I guess, like, Sauron was like, alright guys, you're gonna meet at the mountain pass, and whoever leaves the mountain pass victorious, they will serve under me. So I don't know. I guess that's the scenario, but it's kind of too late for that. The battle's over. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, a comment, a share, a subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time in the next battle. Thanks for watching.